Oh my God.
What?
Welcome to another exciting episode.
I feel real fun with TTAV.
You know, it's
2nd of August, 2023.
this poor girl. She just has to. She's continuously playing. What's next?
I know.
That's right. Anyway, welcome to another. Look at her.
Exciting.
Episode for you. Colby is here with us too.
Oh, very good.
That was good, I thought.
That was good.
Somebody tag. Good Lord. Alessandra. Alessandra.
Are they still in San Diego or something?
I don't keep track of where in the world is Carmen San Diego. Okay. Lisa and LaRock. Loved your post this morning. It inspired me to do something, but more on that this weekend. All right.
Cool. Good one. So it's don't make the lullaby method mistake.
All right, because almost everybody does.
Say that quick 3 times.
Almost everybody does. Almost everybody does.
Don't make the lullaby method mistake. Don't make the lullaby method mistake.
Say that quick 3 times. That quick, that quick, that quick.
Yeah.
That's right.
Cool.
All right.
So go to easymanifestingmethods.com.
Go there, sign up. Like, seriously. A lot, yeah, like there's 8 billion people in the world, and not that many have signed up.
No.
Right? Just think about that.
We haven't had a billion yet.
Yeah, a billion would be pretty cool. Boy. Could you imagine the AWeber bill if we had 1 billion subscribers? Good Lord.
Yeah, not good.
I'd be sending shit to get them to unsubscribe. Anyway,
yes.
easymanifestingmethods.com. Thank you, Lisa and LaRock. Tagging the Joe Weldon.
John, your 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
That's right. Or wait 3 years. Move the needle, 9:30 to 10:30. All right. Got to turn those updates off. Anyway, Q is here. Welcome to the show.
Move the needle.
It pops up. I read it out
loud.
What
does it mean?
This is when I do things that move the needle.
Move the needle.
Move the needle.
Okay.
That's right.
And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
And subscribe. We are 50 subscribers away from 10,000.
Are we?
Yes. And that's all organic. Like, I've never paid for any traffic or any of that bullshit. So, cool. And by the way, Dream Driven Day, we start on Monday. So most of you will miss out. Some of you will do it. Some will do it again. Right? Join us. I got some good shit going on.
Yeah.
I say that every time, though.
You do.
But I do. Right?
You say, I'm on fire.
I am. All right.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Victoria.
All right.
Let us read today's Neville Goddard quote, because today there's a really common mistake or 4 that people make with the lullaby method. They sort of turn it into an affirmation, or they turn it into something that it's just shit. Just not a fan. I'm a fan of what actually works and what's fun. Like Tony Doyle.
Hello, Tony Doyle.
He works. Oh, he's not here yet. He works and he's fun.
Oh, right.
Yeah. In Grand Monk, he works and he's fun.
All right. So, Neville says, a most effective way to embody a desire is to assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, and then, in a relaxed and sleepy state, repeat over and over again, like a lullaby, any short phrase which implies fulfillment of your desire, such as, thank you, thank you, thank you, until the single sensation of thankfulness dominates the mind.
Dominates the mind.
Yes. It's a bit like that song.
Yeah, that's right. Galaxy, welcome to the show. So, here's what's really, really cool, guys. I want you to notice where this begins, where it ends. It sounds very similar. It's actually quite different. What naturally happens in the middle. And I'm going to give you my top secret little tune-up. So when we do that, we need people to hashtag top secret little tune-up.
Hashtag.
I am not good at short hashtags. Hashtag, not good at short hashtags. Somebody get Dr. Brian on here.
Hashtag, not good at short hashtags.
Alrighty, so let's start with what is the objective? Victoria, what's that first sentence or so?
Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled.
No.
Start at the very beginning.
At the very beginning.
Okay.
Absolutely. We're going to make you work today while I'm gone.
Okay. A most effective way to embody a desire.
Okay, you get that? To embody a desire. It's not to attract something to you. It's not to create something out of nothing. We're embodying a desire. Your desires are real. They are divine in origin. They come from the most pure you. You've got absolutely, I want to say, you've got no right to refuse them, but you do, right? Like, imagine that. Like, and you talk about being a double-minded man. You get it? Your desires are divine in origin. And the most effective way, a most effective way to embody a desire, to embody it, to make it corporeal, right? To incorporate it, is to assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. That's a feeling. That's a very specific feeling. In other words, if your wish were fulfilled, so here's the cool thing. Victoria, stare at the camera. Good girl. Now.
I was looking at the commentator, but yeah, okay. Stare at the camera.
Stare at the camera.
Yes.
Again.
Yes.
Good girl. I'm going to get hit. This is so much fun. All right. Dr. Brian and Tin are here. So I saw Nancy as well. So, do you or do you not own a BMW?
Look at the camera.
No, not me. I have free will.
I do. Is it black? It is.
Yes, right. Do I have a BMW?
Yes.
Is it black?
Yes.
Is it dirty?
Yes.
Yeah, I really got to clean it.
Mine
right?
isn't too bad.
She washes hers.
I think actually
when she thinks about washing it, she washes it first. It's like her hair. She goes to get her hairs done. She does her hairs before she leaves the house. It's like, man, you know what? If I was getting my hairs done, Nancy, welcome to the show. That's right. I'd be walking in. I'd be saying, oh, it's that guy. That's right. So, a most effective way to embody a desire, to incorporate it, to make it corporeal, is to assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. What is the feeling of the wish fulfilled? The feeling of the wish fulfilled, she owns a BMW. She knows what that feels like. She wanted one before. She has one now. There's a specific feeling there of ownership, of authenticity. Again, doesn't matter the word, but there's a specific feeling there. Let us continue, Victoria.
And then, in a relaxed and sleepy state.
In other words, state akin to sleep. Do not do this whenever you're awake and going, praise Jesus, I got me another, whatever. Right? This whole thing of like, I'm really on fire doing affirmations. They feel good. They light up those two pleasure centers of the brain like Homer Simpson. Right? Those are not the names of the centers in the brain. I can get those for you though. But anyway, then in a relaxed and sleepy state.
Repeat over and over again like a lullaby.
Good.
Any short phrase which implies fulfillment of your desire.
All right, so I'm going to give you one of mine, and I'll talk about a couple ways. This, wow, yeah, that's it. You know what I did this morning? I left the house. Right, I said, Victoria, I am going out, like I usually do, to the hot tub, like I usually do. And I shut the door and I opened up the iPad because I opened up the door and I went, wow, that's it. That's all I need for a lullaby. That's all I need to do to imagine up a fantastic garden, a happy, loving garden girl wife. Right? Dr. Brian, I love how you take notes. You are such a good boy. And he looks like Rick Rubin. Now, ready? So, wow. But what I do, so I find myself opening up the iPad, and I'm walking past the window, and I'm calling her on the iPad. She's in bed with her iPad. I'm outside with my iPad.
Mine's got the sound off, though.
And she's wondering, who's he calling?
Yeah, because you're walking past the windows, and I can hear you ringing on Messenger. I'm thinking, I wonder who he's calling or whatever, and about to give you a wave. And then I look down.
And it's you.
That's you.
It's you. Now talk about a very simple experience. This is not to talk yourself into something. Every day and every way, I am getting bitter and bitter. Don't bother with that, right? Meanwhile, any short phrase which implies fulfillment of your desire. Now, if I walked outside and
this looks great.
Yeah, I'd be going, shit. Right? Very different spontaneous utterance. Yeah. This is a way that I dial this up personally. Res geste, spontaneous utterance. That's Latin for spontaneous utterance. Meanwhile,
really?
Yes.
Wow.
Continue, Victoria.
Implies fulfillment of your desire, such as thank you, thank you, thank you, until the single sensation of thankfulness
dominates the mind.
Dominates the mind.
Dominates the mind. Right?
Yes.
Now, here's the cool thing. There's a sensation that dominates the mind. You'll notice it's different than, what's the first step? Everybody skips the first step. They go, yeah, I'm doing the lullaby method. Yeah, isn't it wonderful? I'm doing the isn't it wonderful method and the lullaby method. I'm saying thank you, thank you, thank you all the time. No, that's not it. The first step is assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Right? Puppy just walks past the window. That's I don't go, what is that? That is a dog. Why is it on the property? There's a feeling of a wish fulfilled. There's ownership. My dog. And he knows he's my dog. And he knows I'm his dad. Right? So there's a feeling there. While in a relaxed and sleepy state, this is not done with beta consciousness. This is done while you're just sort of chilling. Okay, repeat a short phrase that implies your wish has been fulfilled. Here's the big part as far as I'm concerned. And you can find this if you really dive into a lot of Neville's lectures. You'll notice he was big on hearing. I hear it. I hear the sound of my own voice. Even more importantly, if I was doing this today, I'd hear her. Wow. Yeah, and that's why I called her this morning. I wanted to share the wow with her. Okay, I could imagine her walking outside and go, wow. Because seeing that in that twilight light, until that sensation dominates your mind. For me, it's that sensation of wow.
So this lullaby method, is that like what you use in your jogos in the morning?
I can do that. It's something like that. My jogos really, they come down to me experiencing what would imply my wish is fulfilled. And for me, 70% of my jogos are the same every day. Amazing podcast, right? Some of them are unique. Like we only do a show now twice a week. So twice a week, if I know we're going to do a show, I imagine like seeing your comments and seeing your shares. Shares really mean a lot to me. So when I see a share, I go, yeah, we must have done something good that they thought about enough to share it. Something good, right? So that kind of thing.
Or something dick.
Yes, it's like, oh, look at these two, right?
Yeah.
So the big thing you'll notice at the beginning there's a specific feeling, at the end there's a specific sensation, in the middle there's an utterance. Don't make it about the utterance. So many people, they make it about the utterance, and then they do something like, all right, every day in every way I'm getting better and better, and that is not at the expense or the cost or the downfall of any human on the planet, in space or otherwise, and my subconscious is in complete agreement with my id. Yeah, a short phrase that implies your wish has been fulfilled. Right.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, today we're having dim sims.
We are.
Yeah.
And cauliflower soup.
Yeah. Yeah, why?
We're going to be good with cauliflower soup and bad dim sims.
Yeah, so only 3 dim sims each. Actually, probably 3. More for me too, for Victoria.
Well, I don't know. I'll probably be giving...
2.5. Well, you'll give half of one to the dogs.
Yeah, and you'll just eat all yours.
And I'll just eat all mine, that's right. That's what I do. All right.
God forbid when I'm away. The poor boys are going to get nothing.
Oh, no, we get like liver treats all the time. And pizza. All right.
Mum's away. She won't know. Don't tell her.
That's right. Don't tell Mama I ate some food. That's right. It was really good. Why is it that food and good are spelled the same but sound differently, Frank? These are the things I know Frank can tell me. He's a pilot, for God's sake.
Should and good sound the same but spelt different. See, that's where English, it must be so hard to learn.
Like, not good and food.
But I'm saying should and good.
Oh, no, forget that.
But they sound the same
different.
And they're spelled different.
But good and food are spelled the same,
yes,
but sound different.
Well, one letter's different. But
yeah.
Yes,
it's like dating twins.
Well, I'm just saying the opposite. I'm just giving you 2 scenarios.
Oh, just what I need.
Right.
Anyway.
Okay. So that is... So the lullaby method mistake.
What exactly is the lullaby method mistake? Ready?
Yes.
Let's find out. So my strawberry bit today is seeing you guys post up. What do you think the lullaby method mistakes are?
So are we up to that? And then,
yeah.
So tell us what was your hashtag strawberry bit. And I asked 20, so what is the lullaby method mistake?
Make it an affirmation, do it in beta consciousness, do something really long, every day in every way.
Yes.
Every day, every single, here's the problem with shit like that. Ready? Here's another problem with shit like that. Every day in every way I'm getting better and better, and then you have that one fucking day. Right? And suddenly this shit never works. It's never worked for me.
Yes.
Life is over.
Or I can see a lot of people, it's like they say that's not a just like find the thing instead of like, isn't it wonderful? Like, do you know what I mean? If that's not something you would automatically, that res geste, spontaneously
Yeah, if it's not you, if it's not natural.
Yeah.
No, it's natural for me. I compliment her all the time because I want her to like me. I mean, I compliment her all the time because I'm sincere.
Because you're insincere.
I am sincere.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm living in sincerity. Right? I am living in sincerity. I am living in sincerity.
Okay.
Anyway, it's not the words you use, it's the pauses in between them.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
It's those dangling participles.
Oh, I love dangling me some participles. So, anyway. So,
yes.
Anyhow. Yeah, there's lots of ways you can screw this up. But you'll notice. Anyway, is that what I was talking about?
Yeah, I asked because you said don't make the lullaby method mistake singular.
Maybe we'll put an S at the end of that. Actually, we'll make it into a question. Are you making the lullaby method mistakes? People love questions. Right? Okay. Hey, Steve, do you love questions? Anthony, do you love questions? Actually get people to respond to you. Colby, do you like questions?
They don't seem to be.
Unbelievable. All right, in theory. So, okay. Victoria.
Yes.
Let's dangle some participles.
Okay. So, mine. It's probably really that. It's probably that, really. Finding what I would just
naturally
say. And as my lullaby.
And I can imagine complimenting her, going back to that.
Yeah.
Because it's something I naturally do. I love her. I love what she does. When I tell her, you know what, you've really become great at pruning. She has. That's why I called her up this morning. Because I walked outside and I saw all these prunes that she's done on the trees in the past 2 months. And it's like, compared to like years ago, like she's become the artist in the garden. She's willing to terrify and traumatize a tree to make it do her bidding.
Don't.
See, that's who she used to be. Oh, it's quaking as I'm walking over.
Before I cut it.
Yeah, she's totally shifted. No, she's loving, and she lets it know. Yep, that part's off.
Amputation.
That's right.
Yep. Okay, so they were our hashtag Strawberry Bits.
That's right.
Well, you type in yours. Go to easymanifestingmethods.com.
Go there, sign up for those, and make sure you click the confirmation link in the inbox. Because if you don't click the confirmation link in the inbox, we can't send you things to your inbox or your spam folder or your promotions tab. Wherever it ends up, drag it to your inbox.
Yeah.
Hoo-ha.
Join your 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
Go there, do that. It's like $1 a day. Hoo-ha. That's right.
And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
And Dream Driven Day starts on Monday. Jess says, join DDD, you quackheads. Definitely. Jess is back in it. We've got a lot of people that have repeated it before. And new kids. And it's really, really cool. Yeah. So join in the dance. I think we're going to do it one more time this year because the way I've got it all scheduled out with, holidays and because people use those as excuses. Like I can't change my life. I can't change my life because a holiday's coming up.
Yes, you need to change your when your program's on.
That's right.
Okay.
All right. I love you, Victoria.
Love you too.
Just to be clear about a lot of things, I am in sincerity right now.
Cool.
Yeah, how much fun can you have with word botching?
Hello, Nathan. Haven't seen you in ages.
So I put up a post on. So there's a girl I went to high school with. Her name's Pam, and her sister's name is Tracy, and it was Tracy's birthday. So I put on Tracy's timeline, hippie birthday, enjoy a bubbly one of each. It's one of my favorites.
So when he puts it on your timeline, yes.
Yeah, so I actually wrote it, right? So Pam writes to me, and she goes, I didn't know you knew my sister. And and I told her, I said, yeah, obviously she's your sister, and I really love word botching. Yeah, that's usually when I put a photo of a bird afterwards as well. Anyway, Fran, love to see you. Watch the show from the beginning. It's really good. All right, look at this. There we go.